All right, guys, welcome back to the beginner's trading course. This should be pretty straightforward. We're going over candlesticks today. So, what exactly is a candlestick? Well, I'll show you. These are candlesticks. They're on the chart all the time. Whenever you see me look at the charts and explain stuff, you see them everywhere. But how do we read them? That's what we're going to go over today. So, if it's a red candlestick, that means it's going down. If it's a green candlestick, it means we're going up. And we could see that over here. Red candlestick means down, down, down. Green looks like it's pushing up. Okay, awesome. How do they form though? Some are different. Some have these lines below and above them. Some don't have lines like that. So, what does it mean? I will explain that. So, if it's red and we're looking at a daily candle, that means in one day, price started up here and closed down here. It opened here, closed there. Now, what do these lines mean? That means price at one point, all right, let's just forget it didn't close here. Let's just forget about that. Let's just pretend price opened here, right? And then it went up. Holy shit. This red candle turned green for a second. No way. It was green at one point, but then it went down, turned red again. All right, and then it left that little snail trail. That just shows it's a wick. That's what that's called, or a shadow. It just shows where price has been in that day, but it didn't close there. Now, let's just say, boom, it went all the way down here to the low, but then it came back up and it closed right there. Um, Basically, these are just shadows or remnants of where price went in that day. It didn't close there, it didn't open there. It's just where it went. Opened here, closed there. Same with the green candle. I don't want to spend too much time on this. It's pretty simple, but yeah. Price opened here, went down, turned red, came back up. The candle looked like this at one point. It looked like that at one point. Price kept pushing up. Price kept pushing up. Hit this high, but then pushed back a little bit lower and ended up closing right there. That's how candlesticks work, right? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now, what I want to go over next is actually candlestick patterns. And you'll actually see one. You'll see them everywhere. So, right here, this is one right here, this little area. Oh, God. Let me change that. Make it gold. This right here is a candlestick pattern called an evening star. This pretty much happens when we got like a bunch of price action going up, and then we get this small candle, and then a candle going down, and then it ends up shifting down. This happens all the time. It also happens on the reverse. Happens on it going up, if I could find one. But this is a candlestick pattern right here. There's multiple candlestick patterns. There's single, there's double, there's triple. So yeah, this is a hammer, and we have a PDF right here, which I will put in the description below. Um, we got all of these right here. This is a long green candle, long red, short green, short red. Marubozus are basically just candlesticks without little wicks, as you can see on the top and bottom. This doesn't have it. And then we have spinning tops, which doesn't really matter which color it is. It's basically showing indecision. Same with dojis. They're not going in either direction. They're just kind of staying the same. And then we got hammers, hanging mans, shooting stars. I really like these at areas of support and resistance. Basically, it means price is going down. If you follow the arrow, price is going down. It forms this candle and then it shoots up. Same with this one, this one, this one. And I like the morning stars, evening stars. Like I said, price is going up. We get a small candle of indecision and then it shoots right back down. Usually, this green candle and the falling red candle are about the same size. If not, the red candle is a little bit bigger, but this candle is pretty small. Another one I like looking at is bullish and bearish engulfing. Basically, just right, it's going down. We got a small red candle, and then the next candle is a bigger green one, and it engulfs, meaning it eats up the whole body of the red one. That's a pretty good candle that I like. Another one I like a lot is the bullish and bearish breakaway. I use these all the time. When price starts slowing down and then the next candle is green at a bottom or red at the top, I like shorting or going long on the respective um, direction that it goes, just because these are pretty high likelihood to work. Now, if I can and if it doesn't take too long, I would like to show uh, some examples. Let's start with over here, hammers and basically hammers, hanging mans, inverted hammers, and shooting stars. We'll see if we could find some of those in the chart and prove I'm not really, bullshitting. Okay, so here we go. On the daily, I didn't even have to look hard. This is a hanging man, long wick to the bottom, small body at the top, and basically shows that price is going up and then it's going to go down next, which is exactly what it did here. Price was going up, hanging man. This is kind of a crazy hanging man because it actually broke below this area. Um, Usually, hanging mans are more, the wick isn't that long and it's actually like right here. Regardless, though, the next candle is massive red, and yeah, that kind of happened. And then here is a shooting star. So this is kind of the opposite of this one. The wick is up top, and the next candle is red. So hanging man, shooting star. And let's see if we could find some bullish ones, which actually go up. So this is a good one right here. This is a hammer pattern. It breaks above this support or this resistance and then kind of uses this area as support, right? Just right above this candle. Boom. Forms the hammer and then it goes up. Same here. This is a candlestick pattern of a hammer. Long wick on the bottom, short body on the top side, and this is after price went down and then it goes up. Now let's see if we could find an inverted hammer because I haven't seen one yet. Inverted hammer, inverted hammer. I am looking for an inverted hammer. More hammers right there in a way. That's more of a shooting star. Okay. Well, I can't really find an inverted hammer unless if you guys saw it, I'm just blind. Okay. Well, this is kind of an inverted hammer. Wick to the top, body on the bottom, and then kept going up. But there you go. So we covered those. I really want to cover, where is it? These next, morning and evening stars. This is a 3 candle pattern, meaning it takes 3 of them to form. Now, in our case, right over here, it looks like it took a little bit. This is more of a bearish breakaway. So actually, let's look into that. So bearish breakaway. It's going up, the candles get smaller, and then you get a big red candle that follows. So we're going up, the candles get way smaller, and then big red candle, and it keeps going down. That's your bearish breakaway. All right, happened right here too. Goes up, small, 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 small candle, down. And I like using that a lot. Bearish breakaway, bullish breakaway at a key area is super likely to reverse. Super likely. Um, okay. Let's see. Here we got a bearish engulfing. Oh, that's the thumbnail. So bearish engulfing. Green candle is smaller than the red candle. Right here, it's going up. Green candle, big red candle, and then it just keeps going down. Like it happens all the time, everywhere. You just got to keep an eye out. I will have this PDF down in the description. Super helpful. Super helpful. If you could remember these and you see them happen in real time, it's probably going to pretty much help you predict the future. I really love using candlesticks, especially with support and resistance. And even with moving averages, just the more confluences you have, the higher likelihood that you are going to make money by predicting, price correctly. That's pretty much all I have. Thanks for watching my candlesticks video. I know it's not crazy in depth, but it doesn't really have to be. Candlesticks are pretty easy. There's literally books, chapter books. There's millions of videos out there everywhere, and if you really want to learn a little bit more about candlesticks, you know, go at it. There's so many books and so many videos that I don't really even want to get into it because I just want to do the bare basics. Just so you guys get a good understanding, a basic understanding of what candlesticks do. But okay, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.